Oh, over there.
And okay, let's continue to talk about the code. As I said, this is a code. So why is code useful? Let's look at some examples. 我们来看几个节的这个关系这个例子。First, let's take a look at the bottom side. This black group, is it alive? Does it have two eyes?
The answer is no.
That's right. First of all, it has one eye here. But does it have a second eye? This one?
No.
It depends. Because if black connects, now it has two eyes, right? But if it's white's turn, if white goes here, then this eye becomes a fourth eye because white has occupied this location. But it is a code because I don't know what did I do. Okay, so black has one eye, but the second eye depends on this code. Okay, so we will see this very often. In a lot of games, it depends on a code to decide whether a group is alive or is dead. And there's something else, not only for life and death problem. For example, if it's like this, and we can see that white has some territories here. Okay, like this. So black has a territory at the bottom right corner. This is black's territory. And white has some territory here in this area. But right now, there is a code. Now it's white's turn. So white will capture this stone. But black will try to find a code threat. What is the code threat is that white has to answer. So white will answer, and then black capture again. And if black wins the code, he will capture this stone and damage white's territory here, right? So this code is also very important. It will decide whether white can keep his territory or not. So code is very useful. Let's take a look at your games as an example, a real game. For example, this game. This game is Huhu and Derek. So let's take a look at your game.
We already looked at it.
At the end, close to the end, here. Okay, now at this point, it is for black to go. And black is Huhu. So Huhu, if you know about the code, actually there is a very serious move you can play, which is go here. Instead of connecting this stone, you can go here. Well, white will capture, right? But it is a code.
So after you play that move, you can capture back.
Yes, and you can do something like this. He has to answer, because if he doesn't answer, then you invade his whole territory, right? If he doesn't answer, then you can go there. His whole territory is gone. So he has to answer. When you go here, he has to answer. Once he answers, then you capture back. And it is for him to try to find some code thread. And but for example, if he goes here, of course he can capture a stone, but you can just ignore and you capture this stone. Then this whole territory will be damaged, right? So what I'm saying is actually, Derek, your move, this move is very dangerous. If he goes there, then you're in trouble because it is a co-fight, right? A co-fighting, it is very dangerous for white in this case. So what you should have done is just extend, or you can do something like this. This is safe. This Atari move is very dangerous because of a co. Okay, so that is some real example for the code.
Do we have to look at my game? We already looked at it.
We'll do it a little bit later.
Good.
Yeah. And here, for example, black Atari and white connects. If white wants to do a call, what can he do? He can actually do a double Atari here. And black capture. But if white has a big code threat, for example, go there, and black answers, he can capture back, and then it is a double Atari. He can capture white stone. So that will become a code. So what I'm saying is, you guys should pay more attention to a potential code. If you do this, then your level is promoted. You will be a more advanced player. And the only way to be more well, to get better about co-fighting, is to practice. In your game, try to create a code and practice the go fighting, and to see if you can get benefit, get some good results from it or not, right? Because so far I didn't see even one code in your games because you didn't pay attention to it. If you know about the code, then you will see there's a lot of chances you can start a code fighting. Okay. Now it's the time to look at your games. Well, Emily, let's look at your game first. From the beginning, you are white. So for Bo. I know Bo, you win the game eventually, but there are some moves is not very good. For example, like this one. This one is not, it's a very bad move. Why? Is because it doesn't have any connection with any of your friends. I know what you want you to do is you try to surround these two stones, right? But if white goes there, not only you cannot surround Emily's stones, instead Emily is attacking this stone. So this one is very bad. So instead of going there, what you can do is extend, just extend. By doing this, you already separated this one stone and those two white stones. And I think you would be able to kill this stone eventually. So this is about this one. Emily did a very good job here. He has killed all these stones. A big success. Yeah, as I said, why did Emily lose the game is because of this. So even now, there is some chance. Okay, right now is for white to go. Emily, if you play this game again, and where you would go to make this one space a little bit bigger? Yes, if I were you, I would go somewhere like here, 2-space extension, or even a 3-space extension. Now there would be some space here. Potentially you can make twice, but what you did in the game is go there, which is no use because these stones are already dead. Even if you go here, there's just no space at all to make twice, right? And yes, black is trying to reduce your territory. Okay, I know you did. Then where do we go there? I don't see any point.
Very bad job.
Yeah, but I think what you can do is to go there. Try to make it more complicated. But going back a little bit, right at this point, I want to teach you something. So this black stone and this black stone, what is the location? What is the name for its location? Do you remember? It is the star location, right? It's 这两个黑棋都是星位，对吧？星星的星啊，星星 star location. If your opponent put stone on the star location, and if you want to invade, there is a very good location to go, which is the 3-3. If you go 3-3, for sure you will be alive. There's just no way for black to kill this stone.
I know we should play 3-3, but I thought you only played 3-3 at the beginning of the game.
Oh, even at this point, if you want to invade, the 3-3 is the best location, because if black's block, then you just extend. Honey, if black honeys, you honey too. He extend, you extend. He extend, you extend. And there's enough space to be alive. And black doesn't have anywhere else to go. If he goes there, then you can atari and capture. Yeah, he can capture this corner, but then you can go there. And this is for sure it's alive. And another place to go is this 3-3. So next time, if you want to invade a territory and you see there's a star location, star point, then try to invade at 3-3. Then I'm sure you have a very good opportunity, very good chance to be alive. All right. This game is between Dennis and Austin. Dennis and Austin. So your game, who is white? That's Austin. So Austin, are you there?
Yes.
So, okay. I think one of the rules at the opening is try to avoid the first line. Try to avoid putting a stone on the first line, because the first line is a dead line. If black goes there, then this stone can be killed easily. So next time, try not to put a stone on the first line. Instead, you can go something at the third line or on the fourth line. Those are all good. Of course, you can play somewhere even higher, right? Like here, that's all fine. But don't put stone on the first line and second line, because that is too small. The territory is too small, even if your stone is alive. Okay, let's continue. So, yeah. Again, this could be a very good code for black. When white Atari from that side, if you connect, then he will connect everything, right? So, and you eat nothing. Instead, for Dennis, what you can do is at this point, you can Atari from there. And if he captures, then it is a call. You can do something like this, try to kill this one. If he answers, then you can capture back and you have a good chance to kill all these 3 stones. Well, if he doesn't answer, when you go here, if he doesn't answer, he can connect back, but then you can kill this stone, which is also very big. So again, this is a co-fight. Eventually, I think the problem for black is here. Okay, right now it's for black to go, for Dennis to go. And this move here is not right. Dennis, I want you to look at this again. And where should you go? You should try to connect these stones back, right? Where is the connecting point? Obviously, it should be here, right? If you go here, then all the stones are connected. There's no cutting point. If you cut here, you can eat it. Cut there, you can kill it, right? So this stone is really the vital point to connect. Instead, you connect there. And if white goes there, all these stones are dead because it cannot connect back and it doesn't have space to make 2 eyes. There's no space to make 2 eyes. So if you can connect all these stones back, then I think you will win the game because eventually you only lose by 3.5 points, which is a very small difference. So pay attention to the connecting point. Next, Derek and Hu, I think you played a very good game, but you also did some wasting move as well. For example, this one. Who is black? Black is Hu. So Hu. So I don't understand this move. Obviously, this move has no use, right? It's a waste. And what you should do this honey at this point，就是说这时候你就应该搬这个，而不是应该接在这。Same thing for Derek. Derek also played a move here, which is no use at all. What you should do is go there to protect.
Sometimes I'm like extra paranoid. So
yeah. If you do this, you will win the game for sure. You will win the game.
Teacher,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When does class usually end?
4:10.
Well, we have 10 more minutes.
A few
9 more minutes.
Yes. So this is what white should do. Okay. Other than that, both of you did a very good job.
Who wins the game?
Black wins by 10.5 points. That's not a very big difference.
Mommy,
It's close.
can you please be a little more quiet?
So 4, which is 好安, 答案 and Ethan. 答案 and Ethan, same thing. So Ethan also put a stone on the first 9, which is not very good, as I said. Other than that, both of you did a very good game actually. A big fight. The reason for black to win the game is I don't think black wins the game actually. I think it counted wrong. It should be white should be winning the game. At least it's very close. If black saved,
Maybe you can look at the score.
yes, but if right now black has a very good chance, black should just extend.
And then
And
you'll
now-
probably win the game.
Yeah, and win the game for sure because all these white stones are dead.
D-E-D. Well, okay, I don't think that's how to spell that.
Okay. Okay, that's all for last time's game. For the next few minutes, I want to talk about a little bit about the KGS.
What? I'm already on. That's KGS. What does KGS stand for?
Okay. KGS is the
What does it stand